So my name's Dannielle Cox-Pridmore. I left Merchants in 2014. I did biology, chemistry, maths, further maths, physics. Cardiff University to do molecular biology. And then I went to do a master's in Bristol, doing stem cells and regeneration. And now I'm doing an electronic engineering PhD in London. Yeah, there's not a normal day, I don't think. I think, so it's very lab-based. And sometimes you'll be in the office, but then sometimes you'll have to travel to companies in the UK. I've been to Cambridge a few times, which is nice. My research, I'm kind of creating a device that can manipulate cells to grow, proliferate. So I'm working mainly with heart cells, and I'd like to create cardiac tissue which could then be used to, as an implant for those who've had a heart attack, and the device can electrically stimulate the cells to move, migrate, but also has sensors so you can understand what the cells are experiencing in real time, so you can have the maximum therapeutic benefit. So that's what I'm creating, and I'm obviously writing that up as a report. But then there's other companies who are interested in this work with other cell types and also devices for them as well. So it's mainly how we can bind engineering and biology for maximum cell analysis for medicine, and kind of revolutionise healthcare, and especially personalised cardiac care. So that's kind of where I'm working at the moment. But yeah, it's very early days. Hopefully in the future that could be applied to other cell types, and then hopefully be used clinically in the future, because obviously the research at the moment is very promising. When I was younger, I wanted to do something that could be applied medically, dentist, doctor, that sort of thing. And then I'm very squeamish, I don't like blood, I don't like that sort of thing. So I was like, I can't do anything like this. And I love biology because of how it could be applied therapeutically. Yeah, like with stem cells and stuff, how you can regenerate tissue, or you can regenerate tissue so you can understand disease processes. It's very behind the scenes of and then in the future, if it developed, it could be applied. And I love that sort of idea. And then, with my degree in molecular biology, a kind of mixture of biochemistry, genetics, and then stem cells. And I really wanted to take that further because it's very new kind of area of research. And then it's kind of fitting well with the engineering. And as I said before, it's passion. It wasn't my best subject, but I loved it to pieces, and I wanted to see, if I could do it, I might as well do it. You know what I mean? And it's got me where I am today. And I love it. I love it so much, and I wouldn't change the path I've taken. So. I remember when we had to do, I think it was like a dress up for a sports day or something like this. My best friend Zoe went as a horse, and the teachers were so mad because she went into assembly dressed up as a full horse, and everyone went football gear and stuff like this, and it was just why did you do this? She always embarrassed me all the time. Yeah. My family are very proud of me, especially becoming a doctor. So in a few years' time, it's very exciting for them. Every piece of work I've written since my bachelor's to now, all of them want to read it just to get a grasp of what I'm doing, and they love it to pieces. So they're really excited for me to do this sort of thing today, to come back and see what it's like a few years later, you know what I mean? But yeah, very, very proud, which is really nice. I guess mainly to just believe in yourself that you can do it. I had a lot of doubts because obviously it's a new environment, and I didn't come from money, or didn't have this background. But just to believe in yourself, stick with it, and you'll see a whole new world. You'll see new friends. You'll see new talents you thought you never had. You know what I mean? You get these new opportunities. So just stick with it, whether you come to the school or not. Just believe in yourself, because you can do it, and just give it time. When 10, 20 years later, you'll look back and you'll be like, oh, why was I so nervous? Why was I so doubting myself? You know what I mean? So just do it, take the leap. And if it doesn't work out, you'll find a new path. But if it does, it'll be wonderful too, you know. Oh, definitely. Well, I think I would never have these opportunities if I hadn't been funded. I didn't have that income, I didn't have that background. But just how it's changed my life just to come to a school like this, and how it's opened up further opportunities down the line. You learn so much more about yourself that I wouldn't have otherwise. And that was due to, someone kindly donating to, fund me to go to this school and then progress. So I think it is important to fund, because you're opening up a child's life to a great education, but also the next steps after that, and makes them realise how important they are and how much they can do and change the world. And you just need to be funded. You kind of inspire that person to be the best version of themselves, because it's quite a confidence boost to come to a school like this and be wanted here. So fund. I think there should be more push. Obviously, I did biology and engineering, but there wasn't a lot for engineering for girls. And even going into it, I'm one of the very few women in my department. And I think it's just getting people interested in it, because it's sometimes not thought of as an option because of what's available in schools. But it shouldn't be just seen as this masculine subject. It just should be seen as an interesting subject that, if you like it, you should do it, regardless of your background or your gender or whoever. The way it is now, it's developing into allowing more women being seen. But I think it definitely starts at schools, to kind of, with biology for me, trigger that interest and be you don't have to have a path, but you'd be it takes my fancy, and I like to, maybe see where that goes. I've gone to schools, I've talked about my work, I've done workshops in schools around, and universities around London area, so trying to promote this idea that it's not this, it's available for everyone. And if you like problem solving, and if you like individual work and original work, go for it, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, that's fine, but at least try it. And there's not really that option often to try it, So there should be a push, definitely. Yeah.